Have you ever been stalked?
Yes. I hooked up with a guy that I met on the bus, and then in the morning, I was trying to get him out, but he was very busy drawing a picture of us together. And he's like calling my house and asking my dad if he can come over. And it lasted about 3 months, and it ended. Hopefully he just moved on to a new magician's assistant.
Have you ever been stalked?
Stalked?
Oh, shit.
Have I ever been No. No.
I don't think so.
No.
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
As far as I know, I've not been stalked.
I don't think so. That means they're a good stalker if I don't know.
I know someone who's been stalked.
I know people that have been. They had to like leave their school and stuff like that.
I have a friend who had those kinds of experiences, and she ended up needing to change her name.
I had a friend once who I thought was a friend. We had never met. I don't know how he found me, probably MySpace or something. And he like changed schools to like be with me.
When I was in high school, I broke up with a crazy partner, and then they waited outside my house for like hours.
He was crying outside my door. I received a video of him crying outside my door.
She would just show up at my house, and I never gave her my address, but she would like take selfies in front of my house and be like, "Where are you?"
They would like call me from like tons and tons of phone numbers.
They would keep calling my dorm room and then hang up.
I got freaked out and I changed my phone number.
There was this girl, and she was like very forward, made me really uncomfortable, but she was always where I was at, where it's like a bus stop or a bar I went to.
I thought I was going crazy because I would see him in a crowd, and I'm like, wait, was that really him?
They texted me to let me know that they knew I was outside the bar.
She started sending me messages saying stuff like, "Oh, I just saw you get off the bus. You're wearing a red jacket, blah, blah, blah." And so I'd look around and there'd be no one there. I'll never forget that.
Have you ever been stalked?
Yes. This is when I was very young. I was in a grocery store, and this man that came up to me said, "I know who you are, and I've been stalking you, and you're a lesbian." That's what he says. "You're a lesbian, and you're gonna go to hell."
Have you ever been stalked?
Yes. At my job, even.
There used to be a guy who would follow me around downtown when I worked downtown, and he would follow me into shops when I would try and ditch him, just to try and get close to me and talk to me.
I worked at this really big nightclub. There is this guy, and he's like been known to do it to other girls. He started like messaging me about like being attracted to me. And next weekend, he like showed up, paid to get in, and was like standing near the DJ booth, which was my station, and like just stood there the entire night.
Have you ever been stalked?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
A couple of times.
There have been people in my life who have not gone away, even though I've said, "I don't want to talk to you anymore."
There have definitely been some obsessive crushes.
I've had some suitors be aggressive.
How does that make you feel?
Scared, of course. Vulnerable.
Why do you think people do it?
I don't know. Maybe you like the person.
People always want what they can't have.
I think it's definitely like stemming from insecurity.
People fall in love, and depending on like their personalities and their trauma, they just like handle that differently. I don't want to sound like I'm defending stalkers. I'm not defending stalkers.
Have you ever been stalked?
Yes.
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 You usually hear about men stalking versus women, or did everybody stalk?
Probably everybody stalks, but in my personal experience, it has always been guys stalking my girlfriends.
Why do you think guys are more prone to?
I think there's probably like a physical power dynamic.
They have been socialized to kind of be the alpha, I guess, and that's just kind of how it happens.
Have you ever stalked anybody?
Like on social media, yes.
I think everyone stalks someone online.
I like to do my recon work.
I prefer to call it investigating.
I'll look up somebody on Facebook or Instagram or something. No shame there.
I cyberstalk my exes because I have detachment issues.
So on Facebook, I stalked some people from middle school so that I could apologize to them because I was kind of an asshole and they didn't deserve that, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Have you ever been stalked?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's weird, through Snapchat twice, and then they found my Instagram, and then somehow got my phone number.
There was this chick on Tumblr who followed all of my friends on Instagram, even friends I haven't talked to since high school. It was super weird.
This guy actually ended up finding all my information online. We got my debit card information too.
Someone kept sending me photos I had on my Facebook pretending to be me. It was very strange. His profile picture was my face.
Have you ever stalked anyone?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Hell no.
No, now that's creepy.
I have regard for boundaries.
I might like mentally stalk them. Like my version of liking somebody is just thinking about them a lot.
Have you ever stalked someone?
Well, I don't know what you mean by stalking, because that is a very strong word.
Have you ever stalked anyone?
Well, I was a private investigator. Did a lot of surveillances and this kind of stuff. My job was to see what an individual was doing that's supposed to be on disability. And we were hired by insurance companies and lawyers and the government and quite a few other things.
So yes.
Yes.
Yeah.